Hello and welcome back to the Spiritual Sinners podcast. My name is Rachel, and if you don't know who I am, join the rest of the world because nobody knows who I am right now either. I do have a main channel, which is probably the main reason you found this podcast. My channel is called DickleTickle. It's generally a lot of fuckery, but recently I've been going through a spiritual awakening, and so there's a little bit more astrology, a little bit more tarot, a little bit more, that kind of stuff on there. But the fuckery will never end. So if you're interested in that, I will link my channel below, as well as all of my socials, as well as my usual co-host, Samantha, who we are now doing like our own episodes. Instead of trying to coordinate our schedules, we are doing our own separate episodes, and then occasionally we'll do stuff together when we have time. But if you listen to our last podcast, one of the subjects that we covered was Starseeds, and that is what this podcast is going to be about. Now, before I get started, I would like to give a quick shout out to JJ McKay, from Instagram. If you listened to the interview with medium Michael Mayo, she is the one who sent his information to me. I did not know about him before she reached out, and it ended up being a really awesome conversation, and I have forgotten to shout her out on pretty much every podcast and video since then. And JJ McKay, I am so sorry, baby, that I have forgot you. It's not that I forgot you, it's that my memory sucks. But anyways, thank you so much for leading me to medium Michael Mayo. And without further ado, let's get into Starseeds. So if you clicked on this, because, Starseed is in the title, you are obviously interested in learning about Starseed, so you might very well be a Starseed or resonate with Starseed things. I just was watching this video from, what's her channel called? It's like Consciousness something. Hold on, I'm going to find it. Consciousness Evolution Journey. She has 432,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'll link her channel in the description. She has been very, very helpful to me and on my journey so far. I've only found her channel this last week or so, but oh my God, the messages have resonated so strongly with me. It is insane. If you don't know what a starseed is, let me give you a little bit of a background. So for anybody who doesn't believe in reincarnation, you're probably not going to like what I'm about to have to say, but it has to do with reincarnation. Surprise, surprise. It is the idea that we have lived other lives in other galaxies as different celestial beings, from different places. If you think that the Earth is the only place where there is life, then you are very narrow-minded and you should think about expanding your awareness, which is, probably a little bit about what you're doing if you're listening to this podcast. So welcome to the beginning of your spiritual journey. And I hope that but yeah, ever since I have been reading about Starseeds, I have heavily identified as one. Essentially, what being a starseed means is that you are incarnated here on Earth, but your soul is from another galaxy, another planet. There are many, many, many different types of starseeds. I'm going to talk mainly about the ones that I identify with because I feel like I can speak about those a little bit more than the other ones that I would be able to touch on because I don't resonate with those. But you may just resonate with one type of starseed. You may resonate with multiple types of starseeds, which all that means, that's perfectly fine. That just means that you have lived many different lives as many different beings, and your soul has chosen to incarnate here now on this planet in this form for a very specific reason. And when you incarnate back into your body here, you go through amnesia, which makes it so you forget who you are, but you might feel a longing to go home and you don't know why. You might feel very strongly about the stars and that you just want to know about the stars, and you don't fit in and you don't understand why people are the way they are. You might just feel uncomfortable in your body, like your own body is foreign to you. And at some point, hopefully, you will be awakened, and then you can start your path, your journey to be able to find out why you incarnated here at this time. And generally, it's to help move humanity along to where we're supposed to be, to help raise the vibrations of the earth and get us on the level so that we can be not similar, but, we can join the other galaxies in their higher way of just being and existing and just find harmony and peace. And there are starseeds here that are, it's not dark starseeds, but there's light and there's dark in everything. And so there are starseeds that are here to not awaken and try to prevent the furthering of humanity. But the ones that are good, I am one of the good ones, I promise you. We are trying to help humanity, and you will awaken when you're supposed to awaken. So if you've clicked on this, if you've been interested in starseeds and other things of that nature, there is a very strong possibility that this is exactly when you are supposed to start this. This is exactly when you're supposed to be awakening. And it's all for a very specific purpose. You have a very specific role. I don't know exactly what everybody's roles are. I am a little bit into my spiritual journey. It's been about a year now, and I have come so much further than I ever thought that I could be. And I am still just at the very beginning. I am still a baby in all of this stuff, but I am thirsty for knowledge, and I want to learn and grow and ascend and help everybody. I have never felt like I had a purpose in this life. I've always just gone through the motions, and, you're supposed to go to college. You're supposed to get married and have kids. You're supposed to do all of these things, but none of those things ever ignited any passions in me. And I didn't feel like they were what I was supposed to be doing. And I just have always felt displaced and like I didn't belong. I don't fit in anywhere. I can't relate to people. I just have a longing for something that I don't even know what it is. But recently, through my awakening that I've been experiencing, I've been discovering that I have a higher purpose here. And I feel very strongly that I'm here because I am meant to help heal people. I am meant to help raise the vibrations of the earth and restore the balance. Right now we're seeing a lot of corruption, a lot of greed. Mother Earth is telling us to take a sit down right now so that she can clean everything, because we have just polluted and polluted and polluted and not given a shit about the earth. We're just selfish, and it's all these woulda, coulda, shoulda, but the earth was like, hey, how about a coronavirus? And y'all are going to sit the fuck down for a little bit, and I'm going to cleanse, and then we're going to raise the vibrations and get back onto the path that we're supposed to be on. Because all this consumerism and just like these things that we don't need just needs to go away. Okay. To value money over human life is not okay. And to be greedy and just not care about people is not okay. And we need to move away from that. And we need to be better as a human race. And we need to work together despite our differences. Like, we are all a part of the same planet. We are all a part of the same human race. We just live in different parts of the world and speak different languages, but we need to work together so that we can better understand each other and take care of each other and take care of the earth and be better. Yeah, so I feel like part of my purpose here is to help awaken others and to help heal others. I have very positive energy. I feel like I have lived many, many different lives. I identify with several different groups of starseeds: the Pleiadians, Sirius, Andromedan, the Lyrians that, went to Andromeda, the Andromeda galaxy. I resonate with all of those, and the messages that I've been getting have been very consistent, and it's time. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, which is air energy, which is communication, which is relationships with each other, which is travel. And we're moving away from this very earthy energy of, all these secrets and everything. The corruption is going to come to light, and we're going to get rid of it and fight it and move towards what our purpose is. If you don't know anything about astrology, so this podcast is kind of going to jump back and forth between, starseeds and like astrology and zodiac stuff. So my birth chart, my natal Saturn is in Aquarius. And when you experience your Saturn return, which happens around, like the cycle is like around 28 to 31 years or something like that. I am experiencing my Saturn return right now. It is the very beginning. I am 28 years old. I just turned 28 on March 19th. I'm a Pisces Aries cusp. My Saturn is in Aquarius. And just now, since we're moving into this age of Aquarius, which is communication, my communication has been so much clearer. I have never been able to communicate on the level that I have been for the last month or so, because I've just had this restriction placed on me, because Saturn places restrictions on you so that you work towards what your destiny is. It makes you work for what you get. And now that I'm experiencing my Saturn return, it's like the restrictions are being lifted. So now I can communicate clearly without tripping over my words, and I can relate to people, and it's not awkward. I just know what to say. And I haven't had that for my whole life. So I do feel like I have a big part to play in this awakening. And call me crazy, whatever you want. I really don't care. I'm on my life path, and that's what the tea is. So without further ado, if I'm channeling my Astro Finesse here, shout out to him. He's awesome. I'm going to look up the Starseeds that I believe I am. So we're going to start with the Pleiadian Starseed. I'm going to read to you common traits and stuff and talk a little bit about it. Pleiadian Starseeds are people that have been previous incarnation in the Pleiades before incarnating on Earth. Although Pleiadian Starseeds are not all the same, they do have some common qualities. And then this post discusses traits of Starseeds from the Pleiades and the traits of Pleiadians themselves. Pleiadian physical appearance. The Pleiadians are from the planets associated with the stars in the Pleiadian star complex. Take a shot every time I say Pleiadian or Pleiades, all right? Just go ahead. It is located near the constellation Taurus. Pleiadians may exist in several dimensions, including 3D through to 9D. Pleiadians tend to be very slim, tall, and look very Nordic with light hair and light skin. They have defined cheekbones and jawlines. I'm laughing because this is pretty much describing me. I am 6'1". I'm not overweight or anything. I'm not skin and bones, but I guess I would consider myself to be slim right now. I am very pale. My hair is blonde. I have all of those. While Pleiadians may typically have light skin, many people have had contact with dark-skinned Pleiadians that seem to be the result of living on a planet with high UV. You see, we're all a part of the same fucking race, okay? We just live in different parts of the world that have different UV lighting, which affects the color of our skin, okay? So if you're a racist, you need to change your ways, because that makes absolutely zero sense. How on earth could you think that one skin color is better than another? Can you please go away? Anyways, when beings are actually incarnated into the Pleiadian star system, they may look Nordic, but once we incarnate onto Earth, we incarnate into bodies which are much more varied in appearance. Hence, Pleiadian starseeds here on Earth do not have to look completely like a typical Pleiadian. However, starseeds will have some physical traits typical of Pleiadians, like strong jawlines, blonde hair, hooded eyelids. Oh my god, hooded eyelids. I didn't even know that. I have hooded eyelids. High cheekbones and long willowy limbs. My arms are longer than they're supposed to be. I have some lanky ass limbs. really long legs. I am just a long person, okay? Pleiadians are also androgynous, although the sexes are differentiable. I have gotten many rude comments before on my videos where people ask me if I am trans, which for anybody who's interested, I am a cis female. I'm bisexual, but, I was born a female and I identify as female, but I do have some very masculine traits. And so like my voice is a little bit deeper. I'm kind of aggressive. My shoulders are very broad, so I can come off as kind of masculine. And I've had those rude comments before. So the androgyny just really kind of makes sense to me. Pleiadian Starseeds on Earth. The Pleiades, I think Pleiades is how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm sorry for anybody who knows the way that these words are supposed to be pronounced and I'm just butchering them, but I'm sorry, I'm learning. The Pleiades lacks duality in that everything is viewed as a spectrum instead of two or more separate states. Oh my God. This lack of dichotomy results in a more balanced perspective where reality is viewed through the lens of unity. This is why Pleiadians have chosen to help humans in their spiritual evolution as a species at this current time. Pleiadians will help humanity to view reality through the lens of unity, i.e. they will view dichotomies as spectrums. We can already see this happening in our current society as we begin to view gender as a spectrum. Pleiadians have mastered the art of living with a balanced heart chakra, a heart chakra that is both feminine and masculine energy flowing equally through it. Most humans today are operating from their lower three chakras and have yet to operate from completely open, balanced heart chakra. Oh my God. You guys are going to hear me like freak out a lot through this because I've been delving into a lot of different areas, mainly astrology and tarot and stuff. So I've kind of put a backseat to the Starseed stuff. So and my memory is kind of bad. So every time I read these things, I'm just like, holy crap, this is like exactly me to a T. So if this is resonating with any of you, I'm going to link all of these websites that I am looking at in the description below. So please feel free to go through and see if anything fits you. If none of the ones that I'm talking about resonate with you, look up the different races of Starseeds and the ones that I did not mention and go and look at their characteristics because you probably resonate with one of the others. And it's okay to be different ones. Like you don't have to be a specific type. You are here for a specific reason. So you're going to be from a specific place. All right. The Pleiadian mission. Pleiadians have agreed to assist with human spiritual evolution through operating as spirit guides and as starseeds. Pleiadian spirit guides are here to connect with humans and aid them into living with an open heart chakra. They operate primarily through spiritual connections with humans. Pleiadian starseeds operate primarily through physical connections with humans. Pleiadian starseeds agreed to incarnate into the bodies of humans so that when they remember who they are and remember their gifts and are able to connect with the humans and share their knowledge. This is a list of some of the traits, and oh my God, just looking at them right now, I'm like, wow, this is really resonating with me very hard. This is the one that I feel the most strong about is the Pleiadian, but I do have others that I resonate with as well. Pleiadian starseeds tend to have the following traits. Feeling like the black sheep in their family. Check. Drawn to the night sky, astronomy, and aliens. Check. They don't understand social hierarchy. Oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how many times I have gotten in trouble because I just don't. Everybody is like on the same level as me. I don't care if you're rich or poor, what your status is. Like, you're a person and I'm going to treat you as a fucking person. Okay. So I have talked back to people who are in positions of authority over me in my different jobs that I've had. And it's gotten me into some troubles because I just don't view them as having authority over me. I just view us as being on an equal plane and able to like talk to each other. So that is awesome. Tend to have lower blood pressure and lower body temperature. My extremities are very cold all the time. I have to bundle up. Drawn to the paranormal and metaphysics. Yep. Highly sensitive, intuitive, and empathic. Yep. Creative, active imaginations. I do have a very, very active imagination. I don't know if I would call myself creative, though I'm sure something like that is going to awaken with all these new things that I've been interested in. Feel like they have a mission on Earth to help humanity wake up and contribute to the collective consciousness ascension. What did I just say before I even started reading any of this? Oh my God. Me. Interested in humanitarian efforts, challenge social norms, may have food sensitivities. I don't know if I have food sensitivities. I don't think I do. Nurturing and may have healing abilities. I do have healing abilities. I can't I'm not mystical and magical in the sense that I can touch you and physically heal you, but I do feel like I possess the ability to heal with energy. So people that I come into contact with, they feel like they can just open up to me without even knowing me. Like people will spill their deepest, darkest secrets to me. And no matter who they are or what they're going through, I will always just be able to know exactly what to say to them or just reciprocate some kind of energy. Just give them some type of energy that brings clarity and healing to them. And I am very, very much looking forward to looking more into that. Hey, maybe I'm going to become a Reiki healer. Who knows, my guy? Mystical and nature loving, loves to share love, sometimes too much, trying to please everyone. Oh my God. These are usually an energy vampire's favorite dish. Oh my God. I cannot tell you how draining some people have been to me. I have to learn how to close off my energy. That is definitely something that I need to look into more. They can be very emotional, often resenting how easily they can tear up. Okay, so this is probably going to come out on Wednesday. Tuesday, so yesterday for you, or, if you're listening to this in the future, before this video was put out, I'm going to put my video from my channel in the description box of this because I was literally talking about all of this stuff and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. People can subconsciously enjoy their presence because they give their energy easily to others. That's so fucking true. They may be born into families that are suffering intergenerational trauma, abuse, addiction, in order to integrate the family karma and break the cycle. My brother died of a heroin overdose, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Probably. They are likely to make great parents. Now, I don't feel like I'm going to be a parent. I will have dogs and cats alike, but definitely not that. So if you identify with any of those traits, please look further into Pleiadian because you might be a Pleiadian Starseed and we need you. Please wake up so that you can help us raise the vibration of the earth. I'm going to say it a million times. Pleiadians tend to embody the frequency of energy that is associated with the heart chakra. That is so true of me. They are concerned with unconditional love, nurturing, and unity. Oh my God. They are currently helping humanity learn to embody the heart energy. They have a strong relationship with sex and sensuality. Oh my God. Oh, I'm a Pleiadian. I am such a Pleiadian. Sacred sex is the physical manifestation of love, and when sacred sex is used to express unconditional love, it becomes a very powerful tool for energy work. Pleiadian Starseeds and Pleiadian energy integration. These Starseeds are born with varying degrees of integrated Pleiadian energy. Pleiadian Starseeds with a lot of well-integrated Pleiadian energy will be born with innate Pleiadian abilities that do not diminish as they approach adulthood. Oh my God, me. They will not need to work at learning how to unconditionally love or how to unconditionally be loved. Oh, I'm learning so much about myself, you guys. They will be able to always keep their energy strong and replenished regardless of the situation. These people are rare. You guys, I'm so rare. Most Pleiadian Starseeds are born with at least some degree of poorly integrated Pleiadian energy that needs to be integrated consciously as we mature. These Starseeds are often awakened in order to begin this integration process through spiritual development. What was I talking about? I have been going through a spiritual awakening for the last year, and it's crazy. Traits of these Starseeds with well-integrated Pleiadian energy. When a Pleiadian Starseed has worked on their spiritual growth to the point where their Pleiadian energies are well integrated, they will find that they are able to follow their inner compass to find their life's purpose. Oh my goodness. They will be able to love someone unconditionally, meaning they will no longer withdraw their love because that person upsets them. When someone upsets a Pleiadian Starseed with well-integrated energies, they will feel that negative emotion but still be able to express that emotion in a loving, balanced way. In that video that I was telling you guys about that I just posted on my channel, I was talking about how I have the ability to love unconditionally, and it's always been a part of who I am. So yeah, just unconditional love, man. It's fucking great. All right. They will no longer feel jealousy because they have learned how to truly and unconditionally love themselves. They will know they are enough even if they are rejected. This is beautiful, you guys. Pleiadian starseeds with well-integrated Pleiadian energy will make excellent parents, as they will be able to continuously give their own energy to their child until they have taught that child to replenish his or her own energy. And you know, with that, I see my channel and this podcast as my way to be able to connect with young souls, people who may have not lived many lives before, and help you understand. So basically, you guys are my children, and I'm going to help you grow your energy, all right? That's what we're going to do here. Traits of Pleiadian starseeds with poorly integrated Pleiadian energy. Those with poorly integrated Pleiadian energy will feel depleted or energy deficient most of the time. They will withdraw their love from someone when that person upsets them, and they will think that's normal. They will also be easily upset when someone else judges them harshly. They will have poor emotional boundaries and not know how to stop giving their energy away. Oh man, I feel that sometimes. I'm moving away from that, definitely. So they may also suffer from anxiety, as they tend to operate from fear when not operating from love. Oh my goodness. They will get jealous because they haven't learned how to love themselves unconditionally. An easy way to test if your Pleiadian sexual energies are fully well integrated or if they need a little bit more work is to examine your orgasm. Okay, guys, this is moving into NSFW territory. It's not safe for work. If you are under the age of 18, please don't listen to this anymore. Skip forward. Just, we're talking about orgasms here. When you are approaching orgasm, are you breathing deeply in and out, or are you tensed and holding your breath? If you are inhaling deeply and pulling the sexual energy inward and exhaling, releasing the energy as you approach orgasm, you are likely to have well-integrated Pleiadian energy. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm going to have to explore that. If you are tensed up and holding your breath as you approach orgasm, try breathing deeply and rhythmically as you approach orgasm. Take a shot also every time I say orgasm, okay? You guys are going to get wasted. Please don't take shots. Being drunk is the worst. It's just a joke, you guys. If you are unable to do it, you may need to release trauma to integrate the Pleiadian energies. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, that was really heavy. Let's look up. Okay, that says Sirian, which I also identify with. Lyran Starseed. I mispronounced that. It's Lyran. It's not Lyrian. It's spelled Lyran. Lyran Starseed traits. Do you feel a connection with Lyra, with the Lyra constellation, and feel like you might be a Lyran Starseed? Lyra is a small constellation bordered by Draco, Hercules, and Cygnus, and contains the bright star Vega. Lyrans are some of the oldest souls in our galaxy and have incarnated into several other star systems, including Arcturus, Sirius, and the Pleiades. Lyran beings are diverse in appearance, but they have some common behavioral traits. All Lyran are humanoid and are said to be the root race of all humanoid races in our galaxy. Some Lyrians have cat-like features around the eyes and nose, others have bird-like features, and some of them look very similar to humans. Despite looking human, they are very varied in their skin, hair, and eye color depending on their home planet's position from the star and the type of star. Lyrans played an important role in the creation of humanity and seeded some of the first souls onto Atlantis. During the creation of humanity, the Lyrans contributed the element of fire to Earth and gifted humanity with Lyran work ethic. The Lyrans contributed a lot of knowledge to Atlantis and Lemuria regarding the use of physical energy. Lyrans have plenty of experience incarnating into other worlds, and it shows in the way they live their lives. When Lyrans incarnate into three-dimensional worlds, they tend to like to experience that world to the fullest. They show a certain fearlessness about living, like they've done it a million times, which they have, of course, but do not mistake them for reckless, as Lyrans are known for analyzing their surroundings before acting. Lyrans are excellent at operating in the physical dimensions. They have mastered the energies of the divine masculine, and as a result, understand the often overlooked power of good old-fashioned hard physical labor. Lyran Starseeds tend to have the following traits. Drawn to the paranormal and metaphysics. By the way, that is something that pretty much across the board, if you're a Starseed, like a lot of these are going to resonate with you. So, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. They experience the physical world to the fullest, have a love for good food, drink, and music. They like to push their physical limits. They pursue dreams fearlessly. They don't mind hard physical labor, but once they get started, they don't like to stop until the job is done. They enjoy people watching and analyzing social interactions. They are intelligent and tend to know a lot about a wide range of topics. They have a live and let live attitude, so long as you're doing no harm. Oh my god, that's me. Lyran Starseeds may have a freedom fighter type mentality, as many are quick to identify injustices and willing to fight for causes they believe in. Me. They are natural leaders because they are very experienced and comfortable living in the third dimension. I am put into a lot of leadership roles, even though I don't really... I say I don't like being in leadership roles. It's because I don't like having to make the hard decisions that upset people, but I am good in leadership positions. There was a time when I was a manager for a restaurant, not the pizza place, but the wing bar, and I was very, very spiritually closed off, and I was not a good manager. So if any of you are listening that had me as a manager at that time, just know that I am sorry if I treated you poorly. I am no longer like that. I am more awake. They have many lovers because they enjoy the physical experiences of love but have a hard time staying put. Oh my god, that's me. Their fierce independence may be painful for those close to them, especially parents. Yeah, I'm extremely independent. Lyran Starseeds are the type of people that would sell their home and leave their lives behind to buy a sailboat and sail around the world, and the type that were foreign exchange students at 14. It is important that the parents of Lyran Starseed learn to let go of their children and allow them to be themselves. If parents hold on to their children too tightly, the Lyran Starseed will either fight tooth and nail for their independence or they will put their parents' needs above their own, essentially strangling their inner selves. Oh my god, this is me. A Lyran that is not allowed to express their independence is very, very unhappy and will begin to exhibit traits that are the exact opposite of what is typical for a Lyran Starseed. Either situation can be explosive. You guys, I have moved around from place to place to place to place, never staying put, bouncing from relationship to relationship. I just always feel like I need to be moving. I uprooted my life. I had just moved into a new apartment and I had started a new job. 6 months after I started that job, I left Texas and moved to Washington with this new guy that I got into a relationship with. I just broke up with him a couple of days ago. You'll learn about that in that other video that I post in the description as well. And, there's no harsh feelings or anything, but literally did just that. Lyran Starseeds also make excellent athletes as they enjoy physical activity and pushing physical limits, but they also compete fearlessly. I played basketball my whole entire high school career, and it was very fun. Lyran Starseeds are the type of people that do things that would make the rest of us panic at least a little. Lyrans have mastered survival in the physical because they are very grounded. As such, they embody the energy of the root chakra and the color red. If you think you may be a Lyran Starseed but would like some validation, try birth chart reading or purchase this book. You'll see when I link this website. Sirian Starseed. Sirius is probably the most important star when it comes to humanity's future as we head further towards the Sirian culture ourselves. Sirius is the brightest star in our sky. Am I not seeing this full page? Why are the words cut off? Okay, whatever. I know that says sky. Sirius is the brightest star in our sky and is a multi-star system, i.e., more than one sun. One of their worlds, called Sirius B, is a water planet that contains dolphins, whales, and merpeople. Yes, we also have these 3 races on our world who represent the Sirians. We also have those in human form as Starseeds who come from Sirius. Are you a Sirian Starseed? Sirian and Earth history. The Sirians are also a group of humans from the Sirius star system whose culture is much older than ours. Coming originally from Vega in the Lyra constellation, the home of humanity, they have been around a lot longer than humans on Earth and are, in a real sense, our ancestors. To give a brief galactic history when it comes to life in the galaxy, humans are a relatively newer race. For example, compared to the dinoids or reptoids, who are extremely intelligent and much more ancient. Humans are about 20 million years old, making us quite young and recent. 20 million is young and recent? All right. We've only lived on Earth for about 200,000 years, however, although a more etheric human did live here long before that. There are many masters or avatars from Sirius who are ascended masters. Jesus, Sonata, and Mother Mary are both said to be Sirian. They wish to bring our world into harmony and for us to be able to express love and brotherhood as they do on Sirius. There was a setback wherein darkness was allowed to flourish unabated on Earth to see what would occur. It was a genuine experiment to see how the light would fare against the very dark situations, but this situation has now ended and is winding up. Instead, humans, animals, and plants on this world are headed for an ascension to a higher level while still living here physically. We're going the way of the Sirians, albeit we are doing it in a way that is much faster than ever before. We are also headed towards a Lyran/Sirian system on this planet. The Sirians plan to teach and mentor us about our true state in this universe and also our lengthy history, which most of us are unaware of. We call it the Lyran Sirian system because Sirians first came from Vega in the Lyra system, where humanity was created. They plan to bring us their forms of healing, working, and living in general. We are not going to turn into them. However, we can do many things much better than we do them now, thus being fully environmental and honoring our planet. We were designed to be guardians of this world. Like the dolphins and whales, we will begin to do this in the future. As Earth humans, we will also travel out into space, becoming involved in the Galactic Federation and the greater universe. This entire planet Earth has been under quarantine until now. That's funny, quarantine. Until now, due to our dangerous governments and warlike attitudes. But this will lift soon as new governments are formed to allow us to move out into the galaxy. The old hierarchical ways we did things over the last 13,000 years has been very Pleiadian due to rebels from that sector taking over for a short time, followed by the ruthless Cabal, C-A-B-A-L, I don't know, or Illuminati, who took over after them, who were reptilian in nature. Oh my god, you guys, the Illuminati is going to get me. Now we humans are returning to Sirian ways, which are much higher and more spiritual. Here are 8 Sirian characteristics and traits. Number 1, simple and spiritual. Sirians are simple in the way that they approach life, yet they can be deeply spiritual also. They are like the salt of the earth. They go about tasks easily, have an open mind to many things, and are not overly complicated. Yet they are also very deep and intelligent. Okay, you guys, that paragraph was me. Number 2, they have their own truth. Okay, just that sentence alone resonated with me very hard. Due to their openness, they may listen to all kinds of truths and never push their own onto others. Yet deep down, they have their own version, and this is what they stick with. Yep. If they find something from another that suits them, they can also change quickly to something better if need be. See, I resonate with these 3 different types of starseeds, and it's ridiculous how much I can resonate with each of them. 3, very focused and determined enough to finish tasks and jobs. They are the ones who will actually get the work done. Work is not a game to them, and they are good at plowing through what needs to be completed. Yeah, me. Calm and adjusted. It is not easy to anger a Sirian. They are very calm and also resourceful. They will be the rock whenever everything falls apart. Look to the Sirian to hold everything together under a lot of pressure. Number 5, not good at personal feelings. They do have difficulty expressing what is inside them, such as emotions or needs. Okay, yeah, no, that's me. I'm very emotional, but I have a hard time expressing it. And until lately, I've been having a better time with that now. So sit with them to get to the bottom of any problems. They can easily be hurt because of this when others may not live up to what is expected of them. Communication is a big deal because they keep things to themselves. So in a friendship, you need to bring this out clearly. Number 6, repressed emotions. Since Sirians do not like looking at the past, they can carry around a lot of repressed issues that have not been faced. They may like to focus on the future and what is coming, but they need to learn to deal with the old angers so that they can be released. They do not like confrontation and will avoid being angry at all costs if they can. However, if pressed against the wall, they will fight back. Yeah, I am a little bit more confrontational, but generally I prefer not to have confrontation, though if I feel strongly about something, bitch, I'm gonna go to bat about it, okay? Number 7, daydreamers. They tend to drift off in a daydream as sometimes their inner life is more interesting than the outer or what is actually happening. Oh my god, me. They do well with hands-on learning rather than sitting still and merely listening. Yes, that's me, which can bore them silly. When teaching them, give them something interesting to do to snap them awake again. Number 8, they can be quite silly and fun, but only if they know and trust you. Otherwise, they may seem quite serious. They are very loyal and staunch friends, but you will have to prove yourself to them first. Once you have, they feel free enough to be themselves and have a great sense of humor. Yeah, so that is definitely me. Those are the 3 starseeds that I identify with. I don't know if any of those are going to resonate with you, but as I said, I'm going to link these websites that I was reading from in the description. Google the different types of starseeds. Maybe I'll do that and I'll put a link to whatever I find that like tells you all of the different types of starseeds. I will also find something where you can like take a test to find out what type of starseed that you are. I will link the YouTube channel, The Consciousness Awareness Journey, in the description, as well as a bunch of other people that I have found very helpful in my journey, because maybe, you know, if you resonate with me, these people will also resonate with you. If you stuck around to the end, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate the support. I know both of my channels are very small. I have very high hopes for my channels, and I am doing manifestation now, so I'm writing in a journal and meditating every day to bring the abundance that I am supposed to have so that I can do this work, so that I can leave my stupid, boring job, being a regular person, and just be on the internet and heal and help people raise their vibrations. If you listen to this to just make fun of me, you know, whatever, that's your prerogative. I really don't care. I'm on a mission and you're not going to stop me. So if you want to get in contact with me, I will have our email address in the description for any, you know, professional inquiries. Otherwise, feel free to add me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I will have all of that linked in the description below. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not. It is called DickleTickle. I'll leave that in the description as well. Just, you know, I like to have fun and have a good time. I'm very accepting of people, unless you are spreading like hatred and just, you know, very low vibrational stuff. But even then, I'll probably still try to help you, because I feel like it is a part of my mission to be able to help raise the vibrations of the earth, as I keep saying. So yes, thank you for listening. Stay tuned. Samantha will have her episode out at some point. I don't know which topic she's going to talk about. And then I will have another episode coming soon, and it's going to be about binaural beats and the different like frequencies you can listen to help, you know, open your third eye, to help with anxiety, to, you know, there's all sorts of different things. So thanks again for listening, and we will catch you next week. Bye.